The Nebraska State Fair brings a statewide captive audience to bring awareness to some serious issues. NTV's Sara Kirkley gives us a look at one.
Shauna from North Platte, Blake from McCook, their stories are being told here at the Nebraska State Fair.
It can happen to anyone, anytime, anywhere.
And it has happened to the people who made these masks. A brain injury.
Each mask is going to be different because it's the experience that the people might have experienced during their traumatic brain injuries, but in all they're the same.
Micah Fulmer's mask is not on display, but he says it's multicolored.
I'm at 11 years since my traumatic brain injury. The different colors just represents everything we've overcome in the time of the healing process and all of your injuries trying to work through and recreate yourself to the way you were before your accident.
Fulmer says in 2008 he was helping change a tire on the side of the road near Lincoln when he was hit by a car going 55 miles an hour.
This part of my skull was open. My carotid artery was severed.
He sees his recovery process, which took months, in the masks of strangers.
Question marks floating through and simple equations like 2 + 4 equals question mark what? It was after the brain injury occurs, learning the things all over again.
We call it the unmasking brain injury. Oftentimes brain injury is an invisible injury. So by giving people the opportunity to kind of share their story through a mask and a short narrative, it gives them more of a voice in making the invisible visible.
It looks like there's a lock here.
Fulmer knows not everyone is willing to share their story, like the work it took him to remember tasks he'd done 10 minutes before.
I'm kind of blessed. I will never remember the accident, but everything else in my life has slowly started clicking.
36,000 Nebraskans live with a disability because of brain injury, and yet folks don't know it. Every year we have close to 8,000 or 9,000 individuals who have new brain injuries that are seen in the ER. Not all of them have a disability because of their brain injury, but 20% of them do.
For them, the Brain Alliance of Nebraska offers up support groups across the state.
You have the doctors tell you one thing and friends and family gather around. Then you find new friends and family through support groups and people that know exactly how to speak to you and let you know that what you have is not totally out of the blue different than everyone else. It's just obstacles that you have to take and keep on to go on to get back to your normal life.
To learn more about what the Brain Injury Alliance of Nebraska does, go to our website, nebraska.tv. Reporting from Grand Island at the Nebraska State Fair, Sara Kirkley, NTV News.
And while you're in the Nebraska building, check out the sand sculpture right beside the unmasking display. It's celebrating the 150th year Fairbration with a rooster and a pig already taking shape. Also taking shape in that room, a butter sculpture.